Practice Test 2. Listening Comprehension. General Directions. 1. This is a test to measure your ability to understand spoken English. The test consists of 3 parts. Part 1. Understanding short conversations. Part 2. Understanding longer conversations. Part 3. Understanding short talks. Before you begin each part, please carefully read and listen to the directions given. 2. Put all of your answers on the answer sheet. 3. Carefully and completely choose your answer for each question. If you change your mind about an answer after you have marked it on your answer sheet, completely erase your old answer and then mark your new answer. 4. Try to answer every problem, even if you are not sure of the answer. Your score on the test will depend on the number of correct answers that you give. Do not turn over this page until you are told to. Now, turn the page. Section 1. Listening Comprehension. Part 1. Understanding short conversations. Directions. In this part, you will hear short conversations between 2 speakers. At the end of each conversation, a third person will ask a question about what has been said. Read the 4 possible answers in your test booklet and select the option that best answers the question. For example, you will hear,
James, will you take your sister to the doctor for me? There's an emergency at the office.
I have an exam this morning, Mom. Can I take her this afternoon?
What does the man mean? You will read A. He misunderstood the woman. B. He is unable to help this morning. C. He will have someone else take his sister. D. He is afraid of doctors. The best answer to the question is B. Therefore, you should blacken the letter B on your answer sheet. Look at the example. Now, let's begin with part 1. Number 1.
I wonder where I put the magazine I just bought.
Have you checked the one on the coffee table?
What does the man mean? Number 2.
Jamie certainly was upset.
No doubt about it. He's never picked up my calls since then.
What does the man say about Jamie? Number 3.
This is a complicated device.
You see, you may think that way, but wait until you use it.
What does the woman imply? Number 4.
Well, how do we get to the tower? You said the north gate is open?
Oops, sorry. We should go through the south gate.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Dan, is Andrea coming to the party tonight?
I guess so. That's what she told me.
What does the man say about Andrea? Number 6.
A whole month effort on the project, down for the count.
Are you saying that your project proposal wasn't approved?
What had the woman assumed? Number 7.
I think I saw a new color on Mary's scooter. Did she paint it herself?
I bet she had her brother do it.
What does the man say about Mary? Number 8.
Did the presentation last for 1.5 hours?
I don't think so. It was over 30 minutes earlier.
How long was the presentation? Number 9.
Why don't you ask Tony to take you to the piano recital this Friday?
Tony is taking a bus to campus these days.
What does the man say about Tony? Number 10.
Walking is great exercise.
You bet. As good as biking.
What does the man mean? Number 11.
I have to get some groceries. Is it still drizzling?
Yes, and it's going to pour down heavily in no time.
What does the woman mean? Number 12.
So, you and Ted submitted the paper before the due date?
Yes, all talk and no trousers of Ted.
What does the woman imply? Number 13.
I learned that Professor Anderson is leaving by the end of this year.
What a pity. I was planning to consult him on my thesis.
What does the woman mean? Number 14.
I need to have a bouquet sent to Meadow Nursing Home.
Sure. Come and follow me. You'll see our freshly cut flower arrangements.
What is the woman going to do? Number 15.
My watch is always several minutes late.
Why don't you get it fixed?
What does the woman suggest the man do? Number 16.
Imagine this. In a few days, I'll be in the Caribbean.
How are you going to get about there?
What does the woman ask the man? Number 17.
I'm worn out. I really can't stand working overtime the whole fortnight.
Need some days off, don't you?
What does the man mean? Number 18.
Amy is always telling us that she is fond of riding horses.
Sure, but she never says anything about practicing it.
What does the man imply about Amy? Number 19.
I need to get a smaller size of this shirt, but I'm afraid I'll cut off the price tag.
You could exchange it with the right size only if you return the tag. Otherwise, you can't exchange your purchase.
What does the woman mean? Number 20.
Have you ever tried the new menu at Sally Bistro?
Are you kidding? I know every menu there by heart.
What does the woman mean? Number 21.
Shirley, will you demonstrate the dance you've learned?
Only if you videotape me for a later review.
What does the woman want the man to do? Number 22.
I'm arranging the furniture in my apartment tomorrow.
Don't you need an extra hand with that?
What does the woman tell the man? Number 23.
Wow, what a wonderful concert, don't you think?
Yep, it was awesome. Who would have thought the band hasn't been around very long?
What does the man mean? Number 24.
We only have a few ribbons and one box of thumbtacks left. I think we'll need to get some to finish decorating.
Yes, we can do it tomorrow. Let's clear up these things.
What will they probably buy in the morning? Number 25.
Andrew, may I have some of the grapes in the fridge?
I'm afraid they belong to my sister.
What does the man mean? Number 26.
The seniors said the assignments in Professor Collins's class are far from simple.
Most of them are.
What can be inferred from this conversation? Number 27.
Larry really has perfect ideas for indulging our appetite, doesn't he?
Definitely. Whenever we need a directory for eating places, he's our man.
What does the woman say about Larry? Number 28.
Oh my, look at these rashes on my arms. I still got this allergy.
You should remember not to eat shrimps while you're having a picnic at the beach.
What does the woman think the man should do? Number 29.
Were any of my packages sent to Arthur and Company?
Not even one.
What does the man mean? Number 30.
Jack, how would you describe your new manager?
To begin with, he's quite easygoing.
What does the man say about his new manager?